All right, everyone. This is a part two of the last video, the first video, dealing with mothers and fathers and going into the religious aspect and the reality of life aspect, honorably. Um, Also, I definitely want to say there are some really great mothers out there that are, I think, me personally, and I believe that they're extreme great examples for all these women who are going through these religious prejudices, if you will, or statistic-minded people that feel like they're irrelevant and just whatever, they could do whatever and say whatever to them that they want to, which is not right and it's not true and it's not fair, and I'm not standing for it. I'm standing against it. I don't like it. I'm not okay with it. I don't accept it. Yah gave you a woman to love. He gave you a woman to appreciate her, or he will take her from you. Same with women. Yah gave you a man to love and to honor because it's in fact doing the same thing to him when you do that to him. Love and honor and respect and yield. Submit to that person. Bring yourself under the authority of that person. It's an order. Man was created first, then it was the woman from the man. You all are one. You are equal. Don't use this poor, lame excuse, woman is the weaker vessel, to sit there and be an ignorant, foolish woman. Or an ignorant, foolish man against that woman. And battle each other, fight each other, destroy each other's families. Then all these divorces and stuff is created. I didn't want to leave my wife. I was told by Yah to leave her, or it would be the destruction of both of us. She didn't want to walk in the way of the truth. She didn't want to do what was right. She felt like she was forced to do what she didn't want to do. You don't want to take care of your children, but you want to have children. I can understand that. When one wants to do right and do the best that they can to do right, he's not going to make the other one suffer any more unnecessarily. He's not going to give you more than what you can handle. But if one decides to leave, let them leave. Don't force them to stay. He will give you better and greater back in their place. So therefore, they have lost the rights. And their children they will not be able to enjoy, but they will be given to another. It's written in the book of Deuteronomy and Leviticus. Those of you who have experienced this know this reality of truth. It is reality. It is truth. My children cry and they loathe themselves about having a mom. I want my mommy. I want my mommy. I want my nana. I want my nana. I want my grandma. And people become so selfish and so wrapped up in what they go through that they forget about others. Then they try to use the love that people have given them, either because they haven't had it or they don't understand it, or they're just taking it so personal and bitter and unforgiving. So people hurt people. Don't hold it against them. But it still hurts. And for children to cry like that, when their behaviors start going awkward and stuff, it's because they need they need their mother and their father. Society is built and designed to destroy that, especially in the Hebrew community. Black people. Not talking about those lying Fibonacci sequencing riddle bastard people over there in Jerusalem and Palestine area and creating them a false country, and they're not Jews. They're not Hebrews. They're liars. The Psalms talks about how they have come together as a conspiracy to put a conspiracy against the children of Y.I.S.L, so they will never know their Elohim or his name or even become a people again. That's why the system's designed like that. Look at statistics where the black people are 8%. Everybody else can buy homes and easier than black people can. Everybody else gets it easier. DHS is designed as a tool that Wicked use to literally for eugenics programming from Margaret Sanger and Barack Obama and all those who agree with the feminist movements. If men treated women like women, there wouldn't be no need for a feminist movement. Women treated men like men, there would be no need for men to be doing homosexual because they find more love from other men and being pedophiles, touching all over people. You don't take another man's wife, touching on these little girls. You need to be killed for something like that or put in prison. But it's not my job to punish you like that. I'm to correct you and instruct you in the right way. Give you the knowledge and wisdom of what you should do. Or else you will die. And most of you, you will not change, so you will die in your sins like your forefathers. You won't let go of their traditions and religions. Even my own people. Judaism. Mysticism. Studying witchcraft, following after witchcraft. That's their purpose of studying, to do it. To be sorcerers. Idolaters, following after these heathens. Learning of the ways of the heathen, where he said, learn not the way of the heathen, for the customs of the people are vain. Jeremiah 10 says you don't follow Christmas. Muslims know about that. They know the truth about who Jesus is and who he is not. We can learn from each other in a lot of ways. We'll get rid of the crap that we don't need. Eat the meat. Get rid of the bones. Throw away the bones. Don't throw out the baby with the bathwater, as some would say. There's a lot we can learn from each other, both strengths and weaknesses, through both of them. But if it's not for the truth, it's irrelevant, it's not needed. I'm going to take it a step further. I'm a single father at the moment. I will not be for very much longer at all. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm disgusted at these men who call their women bitches and hoes. You throw dollars at them. Get in a club smacking on the behind and stuff. You watching them conjure up them sex demons. And you wonder why you got problems. They're conjuring. It's a conjure move. Twerking. It's an ancient thing. For a sex dance. Sexually attracted. It's spirit of whoredom and harlotry and prostitution. They're conjuring demons like incubus and succubus. Sex demons who attack you in your sleep. You have a wet dream, it's because you had sex with a spirit. Or A, the spirit raped you and you've been trying to get away from it, you don't like it. It's not cool. Why aren't these pedophiles in jail? Pedophile rings are the people who run the world. And you're gonna follow their religions? The hell with their damnable heresies. Blasphemy. Sorcery and idolatry, barbarism, witchcraft, filthy lucre, filthy imaginative dreamers, abominations, abominable cursed things, bastardly children of deed. And they could do so much better than that. The hell with Molech, may it be crushed forever and disintegrated and ripped to pieces. Just like the Saturn stone and the Yoni stones. Just like their Gaia. Just like their Baphomet. May it be beheaded and burned in fire. In hell. Damn it. Damn all of it. It can't see you. It can't hear you. It don't have a heart or a soul. So it can't save you. So what you talking to? Nothing but a demon who brought the imagination to you. Through your own lack of understanding and desire of opinion for emotional compromise because you couldn't understand or accept the truth and embrace it. You wanted it your way. Pride, arrogant, dumb fools, deaf, dumb dogs. In character of fruit, action, and word. And you carry yourselves proudly. For what? Your proud is despicable. You shun the poor, you kill and you rape them. The fatherless and the fatherless and the motherless, you just degrade them and set them aside. Think that you're better than them. Money is your God. It's more important. Yet your money shows you the signs of the truth that you ignorant fools choose to follow and so love like it's, oh my God, we're going to be so good. We're going to prosper like this. Yeah, okay. He's allowing you to go through that it's your undoing. It's a testimony against you. It testifies against you, all of your riches. It is a tool for your undoing. It will destroy you. You didn't create that stuff. That's his creation. He's taking it back. Just like all the wealth you've accumulated throughout the years, Those who believe in the truth, John 3:16, some would say, and have become Hebrews, above Hebrew and Gentile alike, together as one, to follow Yahuwah Yahusha, in spirit and in truth, who are born again, redeemed, born of the Spirit, shows in their actions and in their words and conduct of character, studying the etymology and studying to show yourself approved, the workman of Yah, Alahaim, rightly dividing the word of truth. That goes to us. You will lose it. Your power is taken away from you right before your eyes and you don't even see it. You won't even recognize it until it happens. And as it's been happening. Why you think the plague of Egypt, one of them, locust, has been sent into Mecca? And some Muslim mosques, they say, I don't know if it's true or not, here in America. I watched the video on YouTube. It's a plague against you. One of the judgments of Abba Yahusha, my king, my Rabboni, my Adonai, my Elohim. He is the Elohim of Y.I.S.L and the Yahudiath. And those who choose to wish to serve him and desire his will and his ways in spirit and in truth diligently as a lifestyle. They project these images of false moons and false suns. There's only one of each. These projects of Project Bluebeam and all this other garbage that they got out here. Abominations, man. These people don't control everything. They're not in control like they want to project it. They're not going to get to the fullness of their dreams being fulfilled. To the evil that they want to do. They're not Elohim. They're not the Bena Elohim. We are. Always were. And will be. Manifest to completion. Completed. Religion's a lie. Check your sources and restudy. Because those of you say you're Christian and don't study the real reality of that history book and the parts that were taken out, stuff that was added and twisted and distorted and, oh, let's do this, take it, MC my square, yeah, you got a lot of research to do. The rabbit hole goes pretty deep. You either take the pill of life or you can take the pill of death. Your choice. The pill of life is red. The blood is a symbol of life. Or the pill of death is just act like nothing's going on, choose to refuse to accept the realities of truth or do anything about it. Oh, I've done my dues. I don't got to do anything. I don't got to change my ways as a father or a mother. I don't care what nobody got to say. I don't put my children in public schools, and I'm not going to. No man, no system can tell me that I have to or force me or intimidate me to, because my Elohim is protecting us and covering us. So you're going to have a high hell water time trying to do it. You're going to fail. Everything that you tried to bring against us or will try, you will fail. You've already failed. You're going to fail. You can't do nothing but fail. You can't help but fail in that. Because I'm choosing to walk in the ways of truth. Those systems are designed for them to forget Elohim. To adopt other Elohim that are not Elohim. They call gods. You people have a concept of Elohim, but you don't have the true reality by relation, through relationship, and intimate conversation and time to understand his heart. And by being separate from everybody else in the world, in the ways, and systems, and mindset, the heart of everything else. The system design, oh, I want to be like Britney Spears. I want to be like this. You grow up, be whatever you want to be. You can do whatever you want to do. That's Lucifer's mindset. Where do you think people got it from? I will ascend above the clouds of God to be like God, to sit on the throne above his God. Above him, to be like as God. I'm going to tell you one thing. In spirit and in truth. It does matter. I prayed about it. I've asked about it. And I've gotten signs about it. It does matter. And here's why. Because vibration is very important. Fire, temperature is very important. Synchronisms and to be in sync by song or psalm is very important. It's very important. For understanding and just period life, it's very important. And this is why, one reason why I say it's very, very important. Obviously, because it's very important. And I've learned through experience. Some things you can only learn by experience. And the reality of that truth is
information is in this spreadsheet. Yep, it's all here. Where are the addresses?
Where they're supposed to be. Anyway, it's very important. It's very important. Because if his name was Jesus, then why do the people that follow the name Jesus act like Romans? And heathenistic practices, Hellenist practices. They don't understand Hermetics. They don't understand the language of the Chaldeans, or the symbology that they use for witchcraft spells and to influence the minds of people for government to guide their mind. They're not my government. They're only your government if you choose to accept that and believe that, while they murder people by the thousands. Mass genocide through pharmaceuticals. The Greek word for pharmakia is sorcery, witchcraft. Go do a study on it. Do a study on the legal definition of persons, corporation, straw man illusion. Yeah, you can find stuff on YouTube. I've looked, I've studied, I've read. Not just watch and believe everything. I study and restudy and study to restudy to study what I studied to restudy it. And then study it again. Just so I can restudy it again. So I know that I know that I know what I know, that what I know is true. That includes my history book, the Bible. I've studied other people's books too, to compare the difference between true and false. And I pray. We're commanded to fast. There is a fast, a specific fast that he has for his people. Yeah, that Yahusha has for his people. It is written. There's a certain way that Yahusha has for his people. It is written. It's very effective. Call him by his name, Yahusha. That's his name. All these other religious people and higher people up in these elites, they know that. Even though they're the false ecclesia. They're satanic, Luciferians. They're the real Circe, though. They're the false elite. They're liars. Their father is the devil. Merciless. Mercenaries. Assassins. The League of 300. The League of Justice. Go ask the CIA opiate people who are responsible for drug distributions. These people are doped up and high all the time. That's how they're open and more accessible to demonic possession. Through their wicked psalms, their lyrical weapons of music. Sick. It's garbage. It's witchcraft. Spells being cast on people through the entertainment. They know that. They're telling you that in your face. Just like everything is built by design. Secret architecture of Washington, D.C. and the riddles in stone. Look at Nazi Germany, Nikola Tesla, Elon Musk, Margaret Sanger, Hitler. We can go on and on and on. Ask about the Bundys. Ask about the IRS scandal and falsehood of robbing everyone blind. And it's a tax system built for them because of the debt system that was made, because they robbed every other nation. Bavarian Illuminati, they've been robbing people. They don't hold their deals. They kill people. They become more of a reliability than an asset to them. Because they want to be in power. Sick, sadistic, twisted psychopaths. Sociopaths, psychotic, manic, brute, just monsters. taking your blood, your cell samples to make abominations, monsters, Frankenstein, mad scientists, sorcerers, astrologers, stargazers, because they're doing it all the wrong way and teaching that it's okay. And then y'all feel like you're educated because you got some piece of paper, you got some degree. You're a poor, stupid fool. Action, works, deeds, speech says it all. I love the mothers that actually sit back, they take care of their children, they like to nurture their children. They don't want to give them all this infamil and genetically modified crap. They breastfeed the way that they're supposed to. That's why they were given breasts. Good for y'all. I'm thankful for you all. I love you all for that. You're actually women that want to be taking care of their children like they're supposed to at the home. Teaching your children to show piety, respect. Not to talk back to you and to your husband. Your husband helps you teach that. That's real men and women. Those are real examples. That's real royalty. That's real people. That's blessed people. You mocked because you do that. Nah. You're great because you do that. You're doing the right thing. Keep it up. Show them how to do it. Who don't want to do it. Society tears us down, maims us, defames us, tells us what is a family, what's not a family, how to do it. They don't know. That's why rich people especially can't even keep a family or friends. Always want something that's not theirs. Taking people's land, taking people's houses and their children. What you think foster care is? It's a slave trade. Human trafficking. Just like all the other forms of human trafficking. What do you think the mental health thing is? Same thing. It's a sorceress ring. And y'all can go to sleep at night. You're not even human. Well, you're colored. But you're not even, I question if you're even a mankind anymore. You completely lost it. Ignorance is bliss. Don't even care. You're happy about stuff like that. I pray you don't get no sleep. You don't deserve children acting like that. You don't deserve a husband or wife acting like that. You don't deserve anything that you have. That Allah has graciously given to everyone, both good and wicked, in His eyesight of judgment. And He's just in everything that He does. We reap what we sow. Rightfully so. Willingly or ignorantly. Knowingly or unknowingly. It's time to get rid of these parasitic mindsets. Or narcissistic mindsets. Jezebelic mindsets. Parasitic, man. Learn to eat right, eat healthy. Thank you, mothers and fathers who actually teach that. Thank you, fathers who are single fathers actually taking care of your children. Stop demoralizing us. Every one of us ain't in the club. Every one of us ain't cheating and adulterating, fornicating, being deadbeats. Stop lying on all of us. Every one of us are not the same. Those that do that, they're not us. We're not them. We're individually different, separate. We're not a whole. We don't even think on the same level. We're not in sync to the same knowledge or understanding of wisdom. In action, we're completely different. Socially, economically, on a life reality. This is reality. The only reality. Everything else is a hallucination of hypnotic state. Of an imagination. Of fantasized emotional opinion. Because it makes them feel good. You can't follow y'all like that. You ain't worthy to follow him if that's what the case is. It's cost me a family. It's cost me jobs. It's cost me a child. In the womb, it was murdered because of drugs and sex. Hold these people responsible and accountable. They're cowards. Don't be like them. We're different. We're chosen. We're called. You feel some type of way about it? Good. Do something about it now. These children need our help. Take on some loads that other people don't even care about. Do the right thing. Take up on the heart of Abba, Yahuwah Yahusha, as Yahudieth. Without us, these nations don't stand. They weren't built. Through Abba Yahuwah working through us and helping us, giving us the skills, the abilities. You people who act counter to the morale of truth. You're traitors. You're infidels. True epitome definition of the word infidels. You give your family up for money? You're willing to kill your family for money? For these men who go against the one true Elohim? You dare come against the Elohim of all creation, of all hosts? You will surely die. Hear and hear clearly. You will surely die. Unless you repent, meaning do differently, do it his way, turn from your wicked ways, or you will surely die. I'm held accountable the same way, so don't feel bad. I got the same chastisement. Precept upon precept. Don't get it twisted. I love each and every one of you, but it's time to use your abilities the right way. There's already war everywhere, and it's increasing. It's going to increase to get worse. They're projecting false moon images, false things in the clouds through Project Bluebeam. Don't be deceived and hypnotized by them. They don't control everything. They surely don't. Real weather still comes to outdo. That's why they can't even get the weather right all the time. They're guessing. They're not what they make themselves out to be. Not at all. Yeah, they're pure wicked by choice. Don't blame everything on a demon. Blame yourself for your own stupidity. When you have your own stupidity by your own choice. Just like I have. Just like I do. Daily. It's a daily process. It takes time. But if you're willing, it will happen. Truly willing, it will happen. He will bless you. He will change your heart. He will cover you. He will protect you. He will keep you. He will keep you alive. He will provide for you because you are his own when you're his own. If you don't do his will his way, you're not his. You're none of his. If you don't have this truth in you, then he is not in you. That makes you a liar. You claim something that you don't have. That's called being a hypocrite. And a thief. You stand against this tyranny. And real terrorism. Or you die like them. Because they're not inheriting the kingdom. Unless they repent and are born again. Reproved by the spirit of Yah, Elohim, Yahusha, by his blood, and walk in his ways, his commandments, statutes, and judgments, and do them. Truly, and surrender all. They will not inherit those promises. Congratulations and welcome to your nightmare that destroys your nightmare. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see Elohim. Blessed are the poor, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are the merciful, for they will obtain mercy. 1 Corinthians 13. Look it up, read it, Keep note of it. Self-examine yourself. Deeply meditate. That's all I got to say. Selah, hallelujah. May you have eyes to see and ears to hear, the heart to understand, to know wisdom. Wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom. Y.I.S.L. Vision. And I plead the blood, and I plead the blood. Plead the blood, and I plead the blood. Plead the blood, and I plead the blood, and I plead the blood, and I plead the blood. 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 Plead the blood, and I plead the blood, and I plead. Plead the blood, and I plead. Plead the blood, and I plead the blood, and I need the blood, and I plead. Plead the blood. Plead the blood, 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 and I plead the blood, and I plead the blood, and I plead the blood, plead, and I plead the blood of Abba Yahusha, 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 I plead the blood of Abba Yahusha.